everybody. Hi everybody, Tina here with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I have a project live share for you guys today. This is Violet's mini album. I shared this once before and it wasn't completed, and I asked you guys, I was struggling with some things, and I asked you guys to share your opinion with me, and I want to show you what I've done. It's not completely done, but it is pretty much done. So one of the things I was struggling with was this kind of title page, and I got a lot of suggestions to use a piece of 12 by 12 just designer paper, you know, like a pattern piece of paper, and make the whole thing that pattern. So that's what I did. I used this really great paper from the American Girls paper stack that I got at Michael's a couple years ago. So the other thing I did is I cut down this 3x4 card. It says handwriting, and I'm going to have her write on that. I trimmed this card out. It was actually a 4x6 card. It had a different pattern on it, and the pattern was actually very close to this color, but I just went ahead and trimmed that out and then put it on dimensionals and raised that up. And then I am going to put her name down here, Violet Victoria. I'm going to cut that out with my die cut machine, and then I'm also going to do like stats, you know, like just different things she likes, her weight, her height, different things like that, her favorite color, kind of all about Viley right there. And then you guys saw this is all pictures before November. This is November, December, January, and I love this. I added little jewels, little rhinestones to the middle of those flowers. This is from the childhood core kit, one of them. I'm not sure which one. I have a few of them and they're all mixed together. This is February, and this is from the jade core kit. This is from the cobalt core kit, and then this is just some paper I had. It's February. This is March. I did all of March with just a paper stack that I had. It's some Stampin' Up! Paper, and then a 6x6 paper pad, and then I did the butterflies in here to coordinate with the paper. I put rhinestones on the butterfly, and then this is a 5x7 photo that I printed and just snipped. This is April. May, I still need to do some journaling and find some cards, and I just kind of stuck on that one. Childhood mini kit card. This is June. I just need to stamp June and do a little bit more journaling. I've done some of it. I was kind of getting burnt out. I have a photo to go here. This is July. Again, I've done my journaling. I just need to stamp July. August, I'll probably stamp August here and do some journaling, and then I want to find another photo. I need to get some more photos printed. So this is still August. And then this is September. I just need to find some cards to coordinate with this and get some photos. I think I still need to get a photo printed. October. Cards, that's where I'm at with that, and journaling. You can see I got the photos printed, but I ran out of steam journaling. And then this was the other issue I was having. This was her birthday, and I just really wasn't sure what to do. So again, I just used some pattern paper I had on hand, and then I tucked her birthday card from us behind her photo. I have a little memory box for all my kids. Well, they're not little, but they're memory boxes for all my kids, and I kind of tend to stick that kind of stuff in their memory box. And then here's more of her birthday, and then I did another pattern piece of paper like that, and then this is actually a family photo. And this is when I do this is a question I get asked a lot because I do a album for each of my kids. I get asked if I duplicate pictures in all of the albums, like if I'm just using the same photo in all of our albums, and the answer is no. When I do an album, like this is for Violet, this is all about Violet. So most of these photos you can see are more about her. There's stories of her. This is of her and Kayla. This photo in particularly is in our family album. It's in Kayla's album, and it's actually hung up in our house. just because I love the photo. And so the story of this photo is they're sisters. And so, yes, that one is in multiple albums, but like this photo was not in any other album. It's just in Violet's album. And because I do our family album as a picture a day, a lot of times I have multiple pictures for a day, and I use those pictures in other places. I use them in their album. I use them in gifts that I make, that kind of thing. So this one might have been in our family album for that day of her birthday, but really probably for this day on her birthday, probably the picture that was there for that day was something that we were all doing with Violet as a family for her birthday. So, and you can see that I try to tell Violet's story in her album. There's a photo in here. This one right here. So this is her. She fell asleep and she crawled in between two mattresses. These were crib mattresses, and her bed was a toddler bed, and she climbed in between them and fell asleep. And this is something that Violet always does. We always find her sleeping in these really funny places with a pillow over her head, blankets over her. She's always done that. Even since she was a really, really tiny baby, it's always scared me to death to find her in these places. And now I just know, like, well, it's just she does it, and she's been okay for 4 years, so she'll probably be okay. But I really wanted to tell that story, that is something that she does, you know? And then there's another one, and this one right here. I took this picture specifically to put in her album. So it's her with her Monkey George and her green blanket, and those are two things that go with her everywhere she goes. Like every place that she is, those are her comfort items. So there's really no reason for that to be in our family album because it's about Violet. So what I do like to do is in all of my kids' album, we had family photos taken this last November, and I really wanted Violet a picture of our family in her album so she could see how she fit into our family this year, what she looked like in our family with all of us. And so I do need to do some journaling, and I'm going to do some cute stuff, but I just wanted to get it in there. And then I ended the album with a drawing that she did. Actually, she did this in November. She sat down and did school with Kayla and I for the first time. She showed a little bit of interest in that, and I had dated it. And I just thought it was a great way to end her album. So there's still some touch-up things I'm doing, some journaling I'm doing, a few photos I still need to get printed. But for the most part, her album is complete. So I'm very excited to have her album done. I love it. I got a mini album for Andrew to do this year for him. I got it in black, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to do basically a page each month with 3 to 5 photos of them that month and do some journaling. And then I'm really excited about Andrew's doing that for him this year. And then Violet will just be going into a large 12 by 12 album, and I'm going to be talking more about that in the coming weeks. Each Tuesday for the rest of the month, I'm going to be doing a Project Life series. And so it's going to be about getting started, doing multiple albums, doing children's albums. It's going to be the basics of, I'm going to go right back to the basics of what I do for you guys and share with you guys. And then I have a really long video that's going to be posted about getting caught up if you are behind. So if you are super behind, like we're talking months, like 5 or 6 months behind, and you want to know, how do I just get caught up? I did this with a friend. I did this with Wendy. She was really behind, like 4 or 5 months, and I went up and we spent one whole day and we videotaped all throughout the entire day of her getting caught up and the process and her struggles, and she had some really aha moments during that time, and we videotaped all of it, and I'm really excited to share this with you guys. We did this back in October or September maybe. I mean, it was a while ago. So I am very excited to share this video with you guys. It's going to be probably in 2 parts because it's a really long video. So anyways, I'm really excited, you guys. If you have any questions, please ask your questions here. I'm going to try to address all your guys' questions for Project Life over this next month. And of course, you can find me on Facebook, Loving Life's Little Blessings, and you can ask questions there. That's where I previously asked questions and people left comments and asked questions, and I'll be doing a question and answer type series. So anyways, thank you guys so much for coming by. I know that was a lot of information in this video. I'm going to wrap it up now, and I'll be back next Tuesday for the start of my Project Life series. And hopefully you guys will be inspired to get some supplies and an album and start taking photos in January. So thanks guys, and I will talk to you later. Hi, I have 3 more Project Life related videos for you guys, including Violet's first album update right there in the middle, and you can just click right on those photos and view those videos. Thanks guys, have a great day.